First off, the non-starters. Wearing number 7, the forward standing at 6'1" in grade 12, Scott Jones. Wearing number 8, the post standing at 6'5" in grade 12, Muhammad Ali. Wearing number 13, the guard standing at 5'10" in grade 11, Tristan Stedman. Wearing number 15, the forward standing at 6'1" in grade 12, Paul Ormasanu. Wearing number 23, the post standing at 6'3" in grade 11, Alex Purvis Collins. Wearing number 33, the forward standing at 6'1" in grade 11, Mark Martin. And not dressed for this evening, he's a post in 6'1" in grade 11, Alex Persowicz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the starters for the Glenlawn Lions, wearing number 4, the guard standing at 6'2" in grade 12, Patrick Daniels. Wearing number 11, the post standing at 6'4" in grade 12, Nick Nugent. Wearing number 14, the guard standing at 6'2" in grade 12, Chris Geisen. Wearing number 22, the guard standing at 5'10", grade 11, Cam Hornby. Wearing number 31, the forward standing at 6'1" in grade 12, Cale Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, the coaching staff of the Glenlawn Lions are Minich Naurang and Greg Daniels. The managers are Mike Yasin and Chad McDowell. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your players for this, the 4A Provincial Boys Championship. Let's give them a round of applause. The officials for tonight's game are Phil Sams, Joe Serrano, and Jason Slater. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zodiacs, the Lions, the Provincial Championship on the line.
Right, Phil Sam, head referee, ready to toss the ball up, and we are starting the boys championship final. Glenlawn starting with the ball. That's Cam Hornby, dishes it off to Cale Smith. Back to Hornby, you gotta watch this kid to believe it. Nice dish off. That's the number 11, Glenlawn scores first. That's Nick Bajaden.
That's a good job by Glenlawn in terms of ball movements. They're coming out in a 3-2 zone defense. We had Garden Valley with man-to-man.
Zodiacs respond nicely. Steve Ball with the basket. And there's Hornby, probably one of the best point guards in the province.
Definitely controls the ball, controls the pace of the game. Here's Patrick Daniels going into the middle of the key.
Mason gets it out. Back to Daniels, back to Hornby, controlling things, slowing things down a little bit. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hornby looks to drive, dishes it off. What a great pass. Chris Geisen with the...
Good vision by Hornby as he breaks down the defense of the Zodiacs and then dishes off to Geisen.
A great all-around player, and there's a nice outside shot almost off the backboard. And there's Mill going up strong, 6'8". That's size that's going to be hard to contend with.
Here's some pressure by the Zodiacs.
Oh, and Glenlawn throws the ball away. Mill comes up with the steal. James Shields controlling the ball. Shields gets it out to Enns. Enns to Cron. Cron going right back to Wall. Wall with ball, gets it into Mill. Mill going up strong. He's got 3 guys on him. Ball's a little bit short. Great rebound by Bajaden.
Bajaden comes down with that ball. There was good movement by the Zodiacs. They got Mill down low where they want him to be. Nice little partial hook. Unfortunately for the Zodiacs, it didn't fall.
Just a little bit short on that one. They had 3 guys on 6'8", Ian Milne. Oh, it just looked like he almost stepped out of bounds. That was Cale Smith with that one, but Zodiacs come up with the steal. Shields with the ball. Gets it up top to John Enns. Enns looking to get the ball back to Cron. Cron a little bit short on that one. Cam Hornby coming up with the rebound. He's going up and strong, lays it in nicely. Cam Hornby. He can take over a game all by himself. probably read the articles this morning in the paper. He's capable of doing that. He did it in the first round. He did it yesterday.
Good job defensively by the Lions as they collapse on Milne. Shield and Ends are going to have to start hitting from the outside.
That was Daniels going off the glass here. That ball going out of bounds off the Zodiacs.
Good fast-paced action here by both teams. Once again, we have the Zodiacs staying man-to-man.
Into the game is Alex Purvis-Collins for Glenlawn. Cam Hornby, number 10 ranked player. Probably could have been ranked a little higher. He's a phenomenal player. Daniels short on that three-point attempt. Unable to control that is Nick Wujadin.
Good look by Daniels there.
Ends with the ball. He gets it out to Shields. Shields slowing things up. Trying to set up the offense here. Ends.
Glenlawn packs it in that 2-3 zone. As you can see, Missy, 2 or 3 players around Milne all the time. The Zodiacs are going to have to hit from the outside.
And they can shoot from the outside. It's just a matter of letting it fall in here. And there's Cam Hornby. Once again, he can be a one-man wrecking crew.
Good job by Hornby. Nice look. Did not force the shot at all. In rhythm, puts it down.
Good movement by the Zodiacs here. Outside shot by Wall. Doesn't go in. Nice rebound by Wall himself. And going up, in and out. Braun unable to get that one. We've got a foul being called against number 11, Steve Wall.
That's going to go against Wall. Cron had a good semifinal last night, and he might be a little bit of an intangible here if he can start to get things going. He has a nice soft outside shot, but he can't come in and bang on the boards.
Daniels keeps that one alive, and there we get a steal by the Zodiacs. Looking to slow things down, Shields. Shields controlling the ball right now for Garden Valley. Gets it outside to Wall. Inside to Ian Milne. He goes up strong. Hornby across the arm.
If we're the Garden Valley Zodiacs, we've extended our defense. We've got the press on and it's working, but we've got to start to reap some rewards here.
And we've got a timeout being called on the floor right now. We're going to get a listen in to the Glenlawn Lions and Coach Minich.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the front door, you guys, what's that? Let's go normal. Let's go normal press break, okay? Give me Kale middle here, all right? Okay, Pat, you're back here, all right? Cameron, okay, you're setting them down. Okay, Kale, come back hard middle. If the 4, you're looking for Kale. Bounce it to the outside edge, okay? No, you're here, okay? Let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Coach Narang a little bit worried about the Zodiac press. It's caused 3 turnovers right now early in the game. Luckily for the Lions, they haven't got too much to show for it, but he wants to make sure that they just simply calm down. Remember, every once in a while, we can go a little bit blank here. It's a championship final. We want to remember what our press break is.
Ian Milne unsuccessful on the first attempt. He'll take a second attempt at the line. Number 1 ranked player in the province, 6'8", and he makes sure on that second one. 9-5 right now. Glenlawn in the lead. Daniels dishes it off, goes off the Zodiac player. Glenlawn will inbound the ball.
Good job by the Lions here on the press break. Patrick left his feet there. He's lucky that he was bailed out.
Daniels with an open outside shot, goes off the backboard, but Cale Smith comes down with the rebound. Gets it back to Smith. Smith with the outside shot. He is good for 3. 12-5. Glenlawn takes the lead here in the opening half.
Good job by Smith, not only to get the offensive rebound, but then to put it down.
There we get a jump ball being called. Possession arrow in favor of the Zodiacs, so the Zodiacs will inbound the ball. Glenlawn doing a really good job so far on defense on Ian Milne, their big guy. They're
doing a good job defensively, collapsing, as you said earlier, Missy. Once again, the perimeter of the Zodiacs got to make sure that ball gets in there.
And a much-needed basket from the outside shooting. That was Diego Loez Boada. Cam Hornby going up. He's going to go strong. Looks to dish off, but there was nobody there that time. Ball goes out of bounds off the Glenlawn player. Garden Valley with the ball.
Here comes Garden Valley. They'll push it.
Lois to Boada, gets it up to ends. Nice passing again by Garden Valley. Three-point attempt, a little bit short. Milne going up for the rebound. Coming down with it, Nick Lujadin. Smith to Hornby, goes up strong, makes sure on that one.
That's a good job by Hornby running the floor. Kyle held the ball up long enough for him to catch up to the play and give me the easy two.
Hornby only in grade 11, so guess what? He's back next year. That ball short, good play by Daniels. Getting that ball, he gets it up to Hornby. Hornby looking across for Cale Smith, but he goes up himself, doesn't drop in. Cale Smith doing a really good job on the boards there. Cale Smith turns around, jumper a little bit short. Zodiacs come down with the ball.
I know the Zodiacs really want to push the ball. What they're going to have to do, though, is settle down a little bit, move the ball, get the open shot.
Nice defense again by Vijayden. Goes out of bounds off Vijayden. Zodiacs to inbound the ball. Lois to Boada. Gets it to Milne. Milne goes up strong, and boy, he had to go up strong. He's got three guys collapsing on him. He's having to go up very strong here. Pressure being put on by Garden Valley. Cam Hornby. But once the ball gets in his hands, he usually controls that one. And oh! There's the advantage of being 6'8". Goes to Boada, gets it into Milne. Goes up strong. Doesn't fall in, but great rebound by Cron.
It's a good job by Cron going up and get the ball off the offensive glass.
Daniels gives up his dribble here, just gets it outside there to Purvis Collins. Cam Hornby slowing things down for Glenlawn. He leads. Outside shot by Daniels, doesn't fall in. Big rebound by Lois to Boada. And that ball knocked out of bounds by Cale Smith. Cale Smith, number 4 ranked player in the province.
Those are good shots by Pat Daniels. He's left unattended. If we're Garden Valley, we can't do that.
Cron with the ball in, a nice steal there by Cale Smith, slowing things up. Doesn't get the ball to Hornby. That was a nice steal by Diego.
Too lackadaisical. You just simply can't flip the ball. Kubota jumped on that very quickly.
Both these teams extremely quick on their feet. Good movement, good defense again by Glenlawn on Ian Milne. Cale Smith with the steal. He's looking to go up. And we'll see what the call is here. A little bit of movement, didn't quite establish, so we get called on the block.
That's a good call by referee Sam. You've got to get there and plant your feet. He was not square in that situation, so as a result, that's why Shield gets the call on him. Kyle Smith is having a great first few minutes here.
And a much-needed player, really, for Glenlawn. Last night he got into foul trouble, and then there was an injury, kept him out most of the game. So they're going to need him today. Player with a lot of experience, and obviously ranked number 4 in the province, so you know he's one of the top players. Now we get a timeout being called by Minich Norang with Glenlawn. We're going to get an opportunity to listen to the other timeout with Coach John Clausen and the Garden Valley Zodiacs.
Look who's here from the Manitoba Milk Producers, here to give you great prizes. You gotta make sure
Coach Clausen wants to see a little bit more movement down on the offensive end. And then, of course, once they convert, he wants to see that pressure. He's got horses here, and he wants to make sure that they leave it all out on the court.
We get a look at Coach Clausen, Garden Valley. Cale Smith at the line. Pops that one in. 16-12, Glenlawn with the lead. Substitutions into the game. Mark Martin, number 33 for Glenlawn. And we get Shields bringing the ball down the court for Garden Valley. He's looking to dish things off, gets it to Diego. Goes to Boada. Back to Shields, to Boada. Out to Cron. Up to Shields. Good movement by Garden Valley, and an open shot there by Cron. Doesn't fall in, but a big rebound by Milne. He goes up. It's good.
That's better ball movement by Garden Valley. They're looking to make that extra pass, which is, of course, opening the shot for them, but they've got to zip that ball around a little bit more. At least when the ball is moving, those people that are playing inside for Glenlawn, they have to move as well. And as a result, Ian Milne can be freed up.
And with the quick movement as well, you're going to create openings. Milne good on that one. They trail only by 1 point, 16-15. This one starting to look a lot like the girls' matchup. 1 point difference right now, back to back. Oh! That's 11 going up. He's blocked twice. Jaden couldn't connect on that one. Milne with the ball. He's looking to drive in a steal by Glenlawn, but out of bounds.
He was a little bit lucky there. He got himself a little bit too deep. He's going to get in trouble.
Cron couldn't hold on to that one, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Shields. Glenlawn now with possession. Hornby with the ball. Gives up his dribble. Mason gets the ball to Hornby. Hornby goes up for the jumper off the back of the rim. And we've got a foul being called, I believe, against number 11. That's Nick Vijaden. Getting called on the arm on that rebound.
He's going to get called for a hold.
John not too happy with that last call. Shields at the top. Gets it to Loez, to Boada, to Cron. Gets it inside to Milne. Milne couldn't hold on to that one, but it went off his leg, I believe, and out of bounds.
That was better ball movement by Garden Valley, but when it gets on the baseline to Cron, he's got to show a little bit more patience. Look at Ian, and if it's not there, move the ball around the perimeter again. Great
pressure being put on by the Zodiacs. Good passing. Daniels with the ball. Gets it into number 11, but Jaden.
It's a good job by Nick. He makes himself available by moving out of the key, away from the basket. Good job by Patrick.
Outside, long outside shot by John Enns. Cron coming down with it, and a jump ball being called. Possession going to Glenlawn.
Good tie-up once again. Garden Valley, take a little bit of time against this zone. If they've beaten you down the floor, that is to say, if they are set up defensively, move the basketball.
Devin Lowen into the game for Garden Valley. Again, pressure being put on by Garden Valley. Pat Daniels, little short, good rebound there by Gayson. Hornby goes up for the jumper. Nothing but net.
Good shot by Hornby.
2-3 zone put on by Glenlawn. Shields gets the ball to Diego, into Milne. Milne's going to go up and is fouled on the play and converts.
That's a much better job of ball movement. Coach Clausen has to be happy. The ball is moved down onto the baseline. We have Ian Milne come from the high post down, follow the ball. He puts himself in a position to receive an easy pass.
I would say for Garden Valley to really be successful, they've got to continue to get that ball into Ian Milne, their top player, not only on the team but in the province. Misses that foul shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Oh, actually, it looks like we've got a foul being called.
Well, I think the only reason that Taboda got himself in a position to touch the ball is he held on the foul shot.
That foul did go against number 4, Diego Loez Taboda. And into the game, the one and only Muhammad Ali. Smith gets the ball to Hornby. Hornby looks to take the jumper off the rim. Taboda with the rebound. Here we get Cron coming up the court. Gets it back out. Shields with the shot. Hornby steals the ball. Oh, nice spin move. Tries to put it up. He had to push that ball up. He actually lost control of the ball there. Hornby again with the ball. Gets it out to Daniels. Oh, and it looked like Cale Smith was trying to get the ball into Ali. He didn't see it coming at all. We've got a timeout being called by Garden Valley right now. They trail 21-17. They're trailing by 4 right now, and we're going to get a listen in to the Glenlawn Lions timeout.
That's the first time we ran press break, right? I mean, we got Kale coming middle here, bang, right off it, hey? Let's work, hey, let's bump these guys and get open. Let's not dance with them, right? Okay? Let's get open here, let's get that ball middle, and we're out of there, okay? Play smart. Guys, you know what we're doing? We're trying to go east-west too much, right? We're looking inside instead of looking. What's our 3 looks? Lane line, middle, vacuum. That's what it is, right? We know what it is, so we got to look up.
It's right here, though. This is open sometimes. If Cam, you get the ball here and Patrick's here, it's there.
Get it to him right away. Okay. What's that? They're doubling a bit. Well, if they are, that's fine, because then this guy can just run by him, okay? Just be ready to do it, okay? Offensively, okay? Offensively, good shots, way to slow it down. Offensively, right now, next little bit, let's run some wheel options, okay? Wheel cross, okay? Wheel cross, nail it. Let's go, wheel cross. Let's go. Good boys.
Good timeout by Coach Narong there. As you can hear what he wants, of course, his team to do, slow it down a little bit. Let's run some offense in the front court. Garden Valley's got to get back to moving the ball. The last time down the floor, once again, they shot way too early.
And we get another early shot. That ball going off the front of the rim by Loez Taboda. But Cron coming up with a big rebound. He's having to go up strong. There's people all over the ball there. Hornby bringing the ball up for Glenlawn. Dishes it out to Cale Smith. Back to Daniels. Hornby slowing things up.
Lions are going to run some offense here.
Looking to set things up. Hornby always dangerous when he gets near the basket. I'm not sure who that foul went against.
It's going to go against Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
On the reach. On the reach, he caught Cron in the face. Garden Valley's got to look to move that ball.
Right, create some movement, look for the outside, look to get it inside to Milne. Glenlawn really doing a good job against Ian Milne. And good movement. Unable to really control it. They need to control these passes. Inside to Cron. Cron was wide open there. Getting it outside. Lots of time. We're down to 8 seconds. Nice roll shot. In and out. He was definitely robbed on that one. That was John Anns. Cale Smith, great catch there. Goes for the jumper.
Much better job by Garden Valley that time. Unfortunately, they didn't convert. They got burnt by Smith coming back the other way, but that's what they have to do more of.
They've got good movement. Getting it inside to Cron. Cron, I'm not sure if I would have put that to the floor. I would have gone up right away. He did take the defense away. Pressure being put on by Garden Valley. Get it up to Cale Smith. Cale looking to make a move. Gets around. Nice basket by Cale Smith. He had to get around Ian Milne for that one.
Great crossover by Smith very early in that move to put Taboda away, and then, of course, great body control to go around Milne.
No question. And Garden Valley doing a good job of moving the ball around. Cron with the outside shot, but that was partially blocked by Chris Gason. Smith gets it up to Hornby. Pat Daniels going up for the jump shot. Doesn't convert. Cron coming down with the big board for Garden Valley. John Anns slowing things up. Gets it out to Diego. Diego takes a look, gets it inside to Milne. Milne goes up for 2.
2 points. Zodiac.
That's a good job by Milne. He has to stay active on the inside of that zone.
Well, they're definitely going to need him there on the inside. Cale Smith from the outside. A little bit short. Great save by Gason. Here we got a foul being called against number 5. That's James Shields. Not too happy with that.
Well, Shields better watch himself. Throwing that headband, he's going to pick himself up a technical foul. Referee Sam, right on top of things. He knows that it's a championship final. He knows emotions are going to be high.
Yep.
Did a good job there. Talked to the young man, settle him down.
That's right. It's nice to see them give a warning. For some of them, still a learning experience. And like you say, the emotions are very high in a game like this. Right. Scott James with that shot. Coming back down the floor, John Enns. Gets it out to Shields. Shields to Diego. Lois to Boda. Into Milne. Milne's going up strong. It almost looked like he got contacted on that one, but it still finds the basket.
Milne's doing a great job inside, keeping himself active, making himself available for passes.
Hornby with the ball. Going to set things up for Glenlawn. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. 6:09 left in the first half. Hornby going up strong. Dangerous.
Definitely dangerous, as you said. You've got to play Hornby tight.
Well, there's no question, because, you know, he can drive in, he can shoot from the outside. He's a complete player, can definitely do everything for them. Shields gets it into Milne. They collapse on him. Two guys you can see collapsing on him. Shot from the outside, doesn't fall in for the Zodiac. Milne coming up with a big rebound, gets another rebound off his hook shot. A little bit short. They're all over him. That ball still going to the Zodiacs.
We got some fans here in the crowd. They're looking for contact. That big body's going up there 3 times. He did a great job in terms of getting off his feet very quickly. And as we say, we got fans looking for contact.
We've also got a packed house here. I'm sure a lot of people came out from Winkler, which is where Garden Valley is situated. Oh, and that ball going off the side there, that was Mark Weeb with the shot. Oh, Mark Weeb almost falls over Cale Smith.
Got some subs into the game for Garden Valley, trying to give the starters a rest.
Get Diego. Oh, and we get a pull up. Oh!
Hornby's putting on a clinic right now.
Hornby has 16 points.
I believe they said he's at 16 points. That's half of his team, more than half of his team's total.
Oh, that's risky
Oh,
pass.
Cron, nice control there, goes up, a little bit short. Oh, and almost a walk there by Scott Jones. Hornby slowing things up for Glenlawn, lots of time. 4:44 left in this first half, the boys championship final. Smith looking to drive, dishes it off to Gayson. Gayson gets it to Jones. Jones into it for Jaden.
This is a good job by Glenlawn. Jaden, good seal on the inside. The second wave for Garden Valley is getting outplayed by Glenlawn right now, and they're starting to hurt. They've got to get Ian Milne back into the game now.
That's right. Cron coming down with a huge rebound for the Zodiacs. They get it into number 20. That's Mark Weeb going up, and he's good. They trail by 8. And Diego with a big steal. He converts. They trail by 6.
If Garth McAlpine is in the building, Garth McAlpine, please come to the scorer's table. Garth McAlpine.
Mason bringing the ball up. He dishes it off to Cale Smith. Stops for the jumper, nothing but net. Cale Smith really having one heck of a night here.
Cale Smith and Hornby are having great halves for the Glenlawn Lions. If we're the Zodiacs, we've got to come out and attack.
Cron going up, Smith coming down with a huge rebound for Glenlawn. Hornby looking to bring things down the court for Glenlawn. Makes a couple sweet moves, and in! Oh my!
Zodiacs are standing flat-footed. They are watching Hornby.
But how do you
can't
stop
do
him?
that.
How do you stop that guy? He just makes moves that I've never seen before. And out of bounds, Steve Wall.
Carried out by the Zodiacs.
Zodiacs are playing a little bit out of control. We're looking at a 10-point lead. Coach Clausen, time for a timeout, and he's called one.
Glenlawn with the lead, 37-27. Timeout being called by Garden Valley. Looking to change things up here, see what they can do against Smith and Hornby. We'll see if we can listen in to one of the timeouts.
If you want some prizes,
Back here.
make some noise. And get some.
Always driving left side.
From a major sponsor of the Sears Provincial Championship.
Force them this way. A lot of guys
Provincial
don't
Manitoba.
get many more baseline drives. guys ready to help out on that.
Timeout here by Coach Clausen. He doesn't want any more than a 10-point spread. Defensively, what he wants to do is to push Glenlawn to their left a little bit more. He thinks that they can control the ball game a little bit more. He wants to see some more pressure here as well.
Hornby likes going to the left, though, so if anything, we'll see if they can force it even to the right. Hornby with the ball right now. Glenlawn moving things around. Jordan with the shot, doesn't fall in for Glenlawn.
That's a better job by Enns. He's got to get up on Hornby.
Oh, and Enns almost loses that ball. Gets it out to Loez Taboda. Enns to Wall, back to Enns, to Loez Taboda, back to Enns. Short on that one. Coming down with that is Steve Wall. Steve Wall out to Cron. And Cron going up strong, but it falls short. Good rebound by Alex Purvis Collins. Cam Hornby putting the ball up for Glenlawn. Gets through the pressure. Less than 2 minutes in this opening half. 2004 Provincial Basketball Championship. Cale Smith with the outside three-pointer.
Cale Smith has had a great first half for Glenlawn.
No question. Enns gets it into Cron. Back to Enns. Back to Loez Taboda. Taboda looks to go up strong. Short. And Milne right in there. Well, he doesn't have to go up very high to put that one in.
The only problem with that, it's not good, Missy, when your best player has to get the ball off the offensive glass. The Zodiacs have to move the ball and quit holding it. There's Hornby again. You leave these people open, they're going to shoot. Enns has got to step up and play some defense.
But you've got to do something against Cam Hornby, otherwise you're not going to make it in this one. Good rebound there by Steve Wall.
Wall and Enns on the outside on the perimeter for the Zodiacs. Got to show a little bit more patience. Right there, number 21 Enns should have stood in and taken a charge. Hornby left his feet too early.
That's right. Cron coming up with that ball. Almost a steal there by Hornby. Coming up with it, Scott Jones. Scott Jones slowing things up, gets it back to Hornby.
Right now, the Lions got to run some offense.
Glenlawn really controlling things right now. They're starting to walk away with this one. We'll see how the Zodiacs respond. Ian Milne tips that ball. Oh, but coming up with it, number 11, that's big for Jordan.
Jordan, good move because the Lions got bailed out there. There was no need for that shot.
Glenlawn now getting a bit of a substantial lead. They're up 45-21, 9 seconds. We'll see if Cron can convert. 7 seconds. Loez Taboda. Little long. Hornby, two seconds. Time runs out. Ball almost dropped in, wouldn't have counted anyhow. 45-29.
Glenlawn has been able to play their game. The only thing that the Zodiacs have done to disrupt anything from the Glenlawn Lions is they put on some pressure. And they put on some pressure early, and they were doing a good job. They've got to come back with that pressure. Offensively, they've got to be patient. We said at the beginning of the show, Missy, they've got to move the ball around the perimeter and dump it into the big man.
That's right. The big man's got the size, and he's got the skill. So if they move it around, they've got to get it inside to him, get him an open shot. And with the tightness that Glenlawn's playing on defense, you might even get a foul with it. So you might get some three-point plays even from the inside with that foul being called.
Right now, we're going to have halftime here. Coach Clausen, they're going to regroup. They've done, as I said, a good job on the press. They've got to extend that pressure now. They've got to come up with a few stops at the beginning of the first half. They have to cut this down to about an 8-point lead. They've got to get this down. There's still plenty of time left. You look at the weapons that the Zodiacs do have, so they're not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, we'll see how they can respond in the opening few minutes of that second half. Zodiacs definitely don't count them out. They've got the #1 player in the province. And they're in the big game here, and it took a lot of hard work to get here. You know that they're not just going to roll over and play dead here, but Glenlawn really putting on quite an exhibition here in this first half.
They put on quite an exhibition here on the first half. They were basically allowed to do what they wanted to do offensively. What the Zodiacs have to do is to make Glenlawn get out of sync. They haven't been able to do that. Cale Smith's had himself a great first half. Hornby is always there. The one thing they have to worry about is that Patrick Daniels didn't hit in that first half. So all of a sudden, if he gets hot in the second half, they're in for a triple threat of trouble.
That's right, we'll see how that second half opens up. But right now, what we'd like to do is throw to Bob Baker, who's on the sideline.
That was Greg Bouchard of the Winnipeg Westman, assistant coach for the Westman. Greg, your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, I think nobody's surprised at how athletic Glenlawn is. I'm really impressed with the way they're shutting down Milne. You figure Ian, the big go-to guy from Winkler, they've done a real good job keeping him off the boards. Tremendous job on the defensive boards. And then Hornby's just putting on a show. So it's a real entertaining basketball game that way.
Like you say, they are covering Milne very well, but I mean, what happens if he does get a chance to get away from the coverage?
Well, I mean, I don't think we've seen an athletic post like that in the province for probably 5 or 6 years. I was saying upstairs, he runs the floor like he's about 6 feet tall, and he's 6'8". He's a real gift to the sport of basketball, and we sure don't want to lose him. If he gets loose, it could be a long night for Glenlawn.
In terms of the talent here, at least this year, in terms of the whole league, has it been any different than the years previous? You've had 20 years coaching experience in high school. Is this one of the better years for the game of basketball?
Well, I think when you start with Ian as your top-rated player in the province, you're looking at, again, the last real big guy that dominated in Manitoba was Todd McCullough, and you know where he is now. Ian being 6'8", makes it a pretty special year, and the kids that are all below and on that top 10 list, they can compete with anybody.
Do you see a lot of these kids going up to the university level?
Well, I'm sure that there's on the court tonight, I see 3 definite prospects in Milne from Winkler. I see Hornby and Cale from Glenlawn, real bona fide college prospects for sure.
When we talk about Cale Smith, we'll see a little bit more about him later on in the show. But Cale Smith, what are his assets?
Well, I mean, he's a big body, you know, 6'2". He's strong. He's fearless. He doesn't care who he's up against. He took the ball to the hoop against Ian a couple of times in the first half and looked very sound with the basketball, no fear. So that's a real asset for his game.
Greg Bouchard, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with more high school basketball action right here at the Duckworth Center. This cablecast of the Manitoba High School Athletics Association's 4A Provincial Basketball Championships is brought to you by the Manitoba Milk Producers. Milk and Sport, the winning team. McDonald's, I'm loving it. The Winnipeg Free Press, the whole story. Manitoba Hydro, be Power Smart. Manitoba's credit unions, here for you. Boston Pizza. And by Shaw, always on. Described as an all-around player who can score inside and out, Glenlawn Lions forward Cale Smith has been a force to reckon with this season and is a rising star. According to Glenlawn head coach Minich Naurang, the 6'2" Smith is capable of doing it all for the Lions.
The biggest thing for him is it's his versatility. You know, he can do so many different things, and that again is reflective of his hard work and the time he spends in the off season and in the gym by himself.
Is he a leader amongst the team when the guys are down? Does he manage to focus and bring the rest of the team with him?
Yeah, well, definitely. He channels the guys right at the beginning of games and stuff. He's able to, you know, pump them up and get them ready to play, and he usually is looking to say something inspirational to get the guys, mobilized and ready to, play hard.
I like to define myself as a pretty all-around player. Like I could shoot, go to the hole, or shoot from deep out. Everything. But I think strong point, I guess, I'd just be toughness, maybe. I guess just go inside. I could take hits if I'm driving.
Cale has been playing varsity ball for the Glenlawn Lions since grade 10, where he had an opportunity to play alongside Isaac Ansa, a situation that helped Smith mature in the sport of basketball.
Cale, though, with that experience, kind of learned what hard work was, because Isaac is probably one of the best basketball players ever produced in this province. And as a result, it really kind of rubbed off on Cale from grade 10 on. And this work ethic that he developed has carried over into all aspects of his life, not just within the classroom, where he maintains right now I think he's at an 84 average, which is really key for him for going on to university. As a result, he's blossomed into the the team leader that we need, and the guys really look up to him for leadership. And that's part of a process, is developing and maturing as a young person. You got to learn how to do that, and I think basketball's been an excellent avenue for him in terms of being able to develop those leadership qualities that you'd want in a young responsible person.
Across town, Myron Dean is turning heads with his style of play. At 6'4", the Garden City Collegiate forward is also a very versatile player who can score inside and out. And with a Goliath arm span of just under 7 feet, Dean is one of the best shot blockers in the province.
He can block shots, he rebounds, he's just a big presence. Plus he can score. He can score inside, outside. But the big difference that he makes in the game is, he's an intimidator, and he changes shots and blocks shots inside.
Like most seniors, Dean has seen an improvement in his game since he started varsity ball in grade 10. But the soft-spoken forward is humble when it comes to his own progress.
In grade 10, I was a little more of a shooter, like a set shooter. Now I drive to the hoop a lot stronger than in grade 10. But my game hasn't really changed. Like, the aspects of my game have gotten better. Like, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten faster, but I still I still block shots in grade 10.
And he's unquestionably the leader on our team. He's real positive with his teammates. He's always encouraging guys to work hard in practice. He is our hardest worker in practice. He gets the guys fired up and motivated, and the biggest thing is he's a positive leader.
There we just saw a couple nice pieces on two very good quality players. Cale Smith from Glenlawn, who we've seen tonight has had an outstanding first half.
It was great first half. I mean, in terms of the athleticism out here, it's just amazing. I mean, Glenlawn is an extremely athletic team. We had Coach Bouchard talk about the athleticism overall of the team, and they've just been able to show us that just throughout the entire first half. At the same time, Garden Valley, what they've got to do is they've got to use the assets that they have. And one of those assets is a pretty big person that they can't miss inside. They've got to move that ball, and they've got to dump it inside to him.
That's right, Ian Milne, a big factor, and if he gets hot, you got to watch out as well. The other leader that they talked about was Myron Dean, doing a very good job this year with Garden City Collegiate, leading them to one of their first Final Four appearances and also one of their first K-Pac champions or championship banners. So a very good season for Garden City as well.
There's a number of players out there, and we've talked about it time after time in terms of the different number of teams that could have easily fit into the top 15 if we want to go there. The different number of players. We've had, of course, as usual, our high school top 10. Are we going to take that this year? We could have easily come up with a top 15 or a top 20.
That's right. Cale Smith, he was number 4 player. Myron Dean, number 2. Rodney Lazag, also on Garden City, was an honorable mention. We've also got Can Hornby, who's tied for 10. Probably could even be lower in that top 10. Almost surprising that he's only at 10. He's a player out there. You watch him, and he's putting on a clinic tonight.
Well, we've got some kids that can really play. I mean, we talk about Hornby and his ability to move the basketball, and more importantly, his ability to shoot the basketball. In the middle of the pack, we have a player, Owen Taves, who comes out of Gordon Bell, that can really shoot the basketball. And they did a tremendous job this year. At the same time, we can go down the road to Sisler High School. We look at Xavier Smith, who played for Coach Scott Martin out there, and he's just done an excellent job, and we can go on and on and on.
That's right, and Stephen as well from Sisler, phenomenal player.
Stephen Olive-Jobs just had a great year. What we're looking at, of course, is he played at Sisler in terms of JV, went over to Silver Heights, and picked up some tutelage under Coach Kirby Shep there, and now he's made his way back to Sisler, and he's just simply ready to blossom as well. So in terms of the number of different players we have, there's a great variety here, and one of the things that I'd like to echo that Coach Bouchard said, it would be nice if some of these kids would stay home.
Yeah, no question. I mean, this is where the work's being done. Stay here, play for our universities.
Well,
give us an opportunity to watch your talent and growth as well.
Both universities have wonderful programs, both Manitoba and Winnipeg. We're looking at a situation now that tuition can be paid for. So it's not a matter of just simply playing here in Canada and making a couple of $100s towards your tuition. You can get a full ride in terms of your tuition. You're playing right here in Canada. Both of these universities have wonderful facilities, wonderful programs, wonderful coaches, and I don't see why more and more young players wouldn't want to stay here. Travel across Canada, get a good shot at our Canadian Olympic team. As a result, of course, you are there, you're on the Canadian scene, and you're not forgotten, as so many players have been that have gone down to the States.
That's right, and I mean, pride always comes into it as well. I mean, it's playing with pride, something that you see quite commonly, especially with the high school players, but something that also becomes a factor when you're playing for Team Canada.
Well, it's good. I mean, it doesn't matter what sport. I mean, if we're talking volleyball, hockey, basketball, every time that you have these athletes interviewed, they talk about the pride of wearing that maple leaf on their chest. And I'm just saying that for students to stay here and to be visible, I think they have a greater chance of making that step to the next level. Now, sure, everybody wants to go away, and it's a very hard decision. And I know there are many factors that come into play, whether it be playing time, financial. There's many situations that come up, and it would be nice for just more and more kids to stay home.
No question, we're about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half. We've got Glenlawn with a 16-point lead, 45-29. Don't count Garden Valley out, because we know with Ian Milne, #1 player in the province, 6'8" frame, could definitely turn things around very, very quickly.
Well, what we have to do at Garden Valley, we've got to move the ball around. Ian has been mobile inside against that 2-3 zone. He's been kept off the boards a little bit, but he's been mobile, making himself a target. Shield and Enns, they want to move the ball. Also, they've been relatively cold from the outside. They hit a couple from the outside. It's going to, of course, have to bring the zone a little bit further out. Ian's going to be able to do a little bit more. The other one that I'm looking to bust out here in the second half is Steve Cron. He had a great game, semifinal game last night, and we know that he can do a real good job on the boards for Garden Valley. So I think that Trent is going to have himself a very good second half.
That's right. He also came down with a few very key boards for his team in this first half. We'll see what Garden Valley can do to respond in this one. This game could easily change so quickly. All it takes is one team to start getting hot and seeing shots drop in that maybe weren't dropping in that first half, and boy, can things change quickly.
Well, Winkler's going to start off with the ball here in the second half with a change of possession. What they have to go down is get a good offensive push here. You want to make sure that you try and convert. If they come away with a 2, that's good. In the first couple of minutes, what they want to do, their emphasis is to play some tough defense if they can. Try and keep the ball away from Hornby. Try and make him give it up. One of the easiest ways for him not to hurt you is not have the basketball.
Exactly. Try and get the ball away from him. Play him very tight. Stick to him like glue.
your Garden Valley, it's not all going to evaporate here in terms of a lead very quickly. It's going to take some work. Just relax. Try and cut it by half in the first few minutes.
Trying to get the ball inside to Milne right now. He gets it out to Cron, to Shields. Cron unable to control that one, and Cale Smith comes up there. Oh, they're still there by Cron. People all over the place here. That a little bit out of control there.
That was a good job by Trent down low. As he moved in there, as a result, the Zodiacs are going to come back with the ball. It was a good job by Milne to dump that off to Trent. He's got to go right up strong with that.
And there we get a nice outside shot by John Enns. You called that one. Could get hot from the outside, and there he responded with the 3-point.
It's a good job by Enns. This is what we need. We need to do a little bit more of this if we're Garden Valley.
Nice easy basket there by Nick Bajodin.
Can't give up the easy hoop at the other end, though.
No, no question. You finally work hard for that one. Don't give up the easy one. Make them work for it. Garden Valley moving the ball around. Enns gets the ball to Loez Taboda. Nice rebound by Cale Smith, but good effort there by Shields. I believe Shields going to get called on the foul. Maybe a little too aggressive there.
Taboda might want to rethink about taking that shot again too early.
That's James Shields' third foul. Can't get himself in foul trouble. There we go. Smith looking to dish things off, but good defense and hustle by Garden Valley. We've got a block there against Diego Loez Taboada. A little bit of movement on defense, got called on the block.
Good job by Glenlawn in terms of breaking down this pressure that the Zodiacs are trying to throw at them.
Jordan gets it to back to Hornby. Daniels. It's it outside to Cale Smith. A little bit wide on that shot. Daniels comes up with a big rebound. He's looking to go up. Ian Milne gets a hand in his face. And another board and easy basket by Bajodin.
Bajodin's just picked up 4 easy points for Glenlawn. That's what we want to see if we're Garden Valley.
Getting the ball inside there to Ian Milne. Turnaround jumper. Easy basket for him. Bajodin again. Smith coming up with the rebound. Zodiacs have to do a better job of boarding. Getting the board here. Hornby slows things up. Looking to drive, but slows things up. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bajodin. Boy, we're seeing a different Bajodin there, but I believe he took an extra step. They got called on the travel.
Took an extra step to get around the corner. Referee Sam picked that up.
Looked like Milne threw that one away. I thought it might have gone off the Glenlawn player, but they're saying it went off Garden Valley. Hornby with the ball. He's going to stop, take the jumper. Little short on that one, but another board. There was 2 players there from Garden Valley.
What we have is a situation here where once Glenlawn breaks down that first level of the Zodiac press, Zodiacs are a little slow getting back, and as a result, here we see another opportunity almost retrieved by Glenlawn.
Zodiacs definitely have to box out and get some of those boards, otherwise it's going to be a heyday for Glenlawn.
There's a force there by Shields, turnover.
Hornby with the ball. Pressure being put on by Garden Valley. Hornby, nice steal there, but Hornby keeps it alive, gets it across.
That's a 10-second call.
10-second count violation. Good job by Garden Valley. A turnover, that could be a bit of a turning point.
Much better job by Garden Valley in terms of the pressure, bringing that back up. This is what they had at the very beginning of the game. Now what they've got to do is they've got to take advantage of this. Taboda shooting the ball too early again.
That's right. It looked like the Glenlawn player got a piece of it. Good defense there by James Shields.
Bajodin's looking at a call from the official, but he's got that ball out in front of him. He presented the ball to the defensive player, and Shields, good job in tying him up.
That's right. You put it out in front, it's very easy to block. Cale Smith with the ball, goes up for the jump shot. Good defense there by Ian Milne. Threw him off maybe a little bit, also came down with the board. A much needed rebound by Garden Valley.
Garden Valley's got to start to reap some benefits here. Good
Cron
job.
Going up. Good pass. Cron forcing that ball up.
I think Trent was a little bit worried about contact there, but it never came.
Daniels threw that ball away. It looked like he was tossing that ball up for a dunk by Milne. unsuccessful on that one. There we get a timeout being called by Garden Valley. At this point, we're going to take a listen in to the Garden Valley timeout and Coach John Clausen.
What I want to see happen. What's that? We got to come hard.
Manitoba Telephone System, Manitoba's credit unions, Boston Pizza, Manitoba Amateur Basketball.
You got to work in there. Drive to there. If they come up that far, we can set a screen. Let's switch you guys high and low. First of all. Let's go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, James.
Remaining in the game, Glenlawn leads 49-34, but the Zodiacs have the ball.
The dunk would have been nice, but at the same time, Shields got to understand, we're down 15 right now. We don't have time just to play pickup games here.
No question. Oh, there we get a nice outside shot by John Enns. He's starting off hot here. He started off with that three-point. That one, I believe, was only 2. There we get Milne with the steal. Loses control of that one. He's going to grab the ball here and go up strong. Doesn't drop in, but we get a foul called against Glenlawn.
That's good hustle by Ian Milne.
That foul going against Cale Smith. That was his second. Maybe his first foul. Actually, it's only his first foul. Well, Milne good on the first shot.
Once again, Garden Valley's got to turn up the heat on this pressure. But once that first wave gets beaten, if it does by Glenlawn, they've got to get themselves back and block out.
I think Garden Valley's also going to have to take advantage of any opportunity they get at the line with the clock not going. Slowly cut back the lead that Glenlawn has. There's Hornby going straight to... I'm telling you, he's just a player.
Braun's got to step in there and stop Hornby. That's a force by Enns.
Good job. Hornby slowing things up. Gets it to Smith. Smith stops. Does the jumper from the outside. Doesn't fall in. Good rebound by Diego. Enns coming down the court with the ball. Gives it to Diego. Loez to Boada. Cron. Oh, and that ball going off the rim. Cale Smith, good control there. He had 2 players on him. Nice lead pass there to Daniels. Pat Daniels with one of the easier baskets again here for Glenlawn. 53-37. Under 15 minutes left in this championship final.
Right now, we're in a situation where things do not look good for Winkler. They are starting to get unbelievably scrappy. They're getting away from their game plan. They're starting to play right into the hands of Glenlawn.
There we get inside to Milne. Goes up strong. Count the basket. Well, he'll go to the line.
Good job by Milne. This time Garden Valley took their time. They moved the ball around. They got it to Milne on the low block.
I think that's their biggest chance for being successful here tonight is they've got to get it into the big man because let's face it, at 6'8", I don't care how good a defense you play, and Glenlawn is doing a good job with that, but he's going to be hard to contend with. Good job by Ian Milne completing that three-point play. Only down by 13 now, 53-40, 14:30 left in this game. Big long lead pass there. And we get it out to Cale Smith. Couldn't control it, but he does save it. Gets it out to Hornby. Shields with the defense against Hornby. Back to Cale Smith. One of the leaders for Glenlawn. Hornby, the other leader. Pat Daniels looks to drive in. Can't control the ball. Looks like he was losing it, but got fouled on the play.
Looked like the ball got a little bit ahead of him. He's a little bit out of control, but bailed out there by referee Sam as he saw that foul.
And we've got a timeout being called on the floor. We'll get a chance to listen to Coach Minich Noring and the Glenlawn Lions.
Right now, we're just sitting back too much. We got to be the aggressive still, all right? We're trying to ride it away. We're not going to ride it away. We got to play hard the whole way. There's 14 minutes. We got to play hard all the way through. Cutting back hard, screening good. We're going flex right. Actually, let's go 1-4 high. Give me B, okay? B B, okay? You guys got B? You're curling around. Other side, you're down screening for Kale, curling in the middle. Okay, give me that right now. All right? Look for that, 1-4 high, and let's look also, be ready for some secondary stuff after that, all right? Let's work with that, and let's play smart.
Take care of the ball.
Let's go.
Take care of the ball, guys.
Okay, come on, guys. Be smart. Lines.
3, 2, 1. Lines.
Coaching around wants a set play here by the Glenlawn Lions. He's calling a set play, which is a good job. He wants to keep his team focused. He doesn't want them to get caught up in anything. There's tons of time left.
Definitely a lot of time, and you don't want to go away from what's been working for you. So you've got to stay focused, stick with the game plan, and keep playing, because you're right, there is a lot of time left. Pat Daniels with the ball, goes up with the jumper from the outside, and it's good.
A good job by Glenlawn. They run the set play on the out of bounds. Kyle Smith's not open. Then they run the secondary break, and it's there. Good job.
Gets the ball inside to Ian Milne. He goes up. The one-hand shot doesn't fall in for him. And Glenlawn doing a good job with their defense. Hornby, good moves. Very quick guard. Handles the ball extremely well.
Right now, Glenlawn's doing a great job blocking out. They are only giving Garden Valley one bite at the apple.
Was that a quick spin move? Oh, and it looked like that ball went off Glenlawn. Calling a football. Zodiacs will get the ball.
By Glenlawn. Zodiacs take over.
See what James Shields can do here with Garden Valley. 55-40. Just over 13 minutes left in the second half. Good movement. Again, getting the ball inside. Nice spin move by Ian Milne. He puts it in for 2.
Good rotation there by Garden Valley. We have to do more of that.
Well, they're doing a better job of getting the ball inside to Ian Milne, which is what we said they need to do for them to be successful and to cut back on the Glenlawn lead. Hornby slowing things up. With Jordan to Daniels. Cale Smith goes up for the jumper, all alone. Good movement.
Glenlawn, what they're doing, if they do not get anything easy off of the press break, they're taking their time, they're running front court offense, and they're really starting to click here right now, and they're starting to feel it.
Nice move again, getting the ball inside. Oh, around and out. But fouled on the play. That once again puts the #1 player Ian Milne to the line. One thing that Glenlawn's doing very well is every time Garden Valley does respond by getting a basket and cutting back that lead, Glenlawn turns around and does the same thing back, so they maintain their lead.
Well, there hasn't been too much change in these first 7.5 minutes, Missy, and this has got to be not what Coach Klassen is happy about. He wanted to be a little bit closer than this as we start to come down to only about 10 minutes left in this game.
That's, I guess, an advantage of having a bit of a 16-point cushion at half. Even if they stay with them, they're going to maintain that lead, so Garden Valley's got to start taking some chances as the time starts ticking down.
They don't have to play with any sense of urgency right now.
No, lots of time
there's still
left.
Lots of time. What they have to do, though, is they have to pick up the intensity a little bit.
Exactly. Start really thinking about what they're doing, play some solid defense, get some boards, and start getting some baskets there. Nice move by Cale Smith. In and out. Nice board by Ian Milne. John Enns controlling the ball, gets it out to Shields. Shields, oh, almost walked with the ball there. Outside shot there by Steve Wall. And there we get a foul called against. That was against John Enns.
Substitution for Glenlawn coming back in game number 7, Scott Jones.
Things pretty even as far as team fouls, 4 and 3. No one close to the bonus right now. Almost a steal there by John Enns. Glenlawn really looking for a long inbound pass. Player's going to have to come back and help out here. Good job by Garden Valley. Nice lead pass there. A little far for Smith, but he keeps it in play. Gets it to Hornby. His right-handed hook unsuccessful on that play.
That's a good job by Cale there. He could have forced that ball up. Instead, he looked to kick it back out, take some time off the clock.
Nice movement by John Enns. And a travel ball being called against Glenlawn. That's Chris Gayson. Came down with the board, fell down.
Last 3 times down the floor, Missy, Garden Valley is taking a forced perimeter shot. They've looked away from Ian Milne.
There we go. Nice move there by Ian Milne. He had 3 guys on him. He just went right over top of them. Takes advantage of his 6'8" frame. We got a 2-on-1 here. We'll see what Smith does. He goes up for the jumper. There we get another foul.
Again.
Another foul against Garden Valley. Garden Valley's starting to play a little bit undisciplined, taking some fouls that they probably don't need to take.
Substitution for the Lions, now over the game, number 4, Patrick Daniels, and number 11.
I don't know if Shields was looking to box out there and maybe pushed with his body to establish that position. But Cale Smith was clearly going up for the jump shot there, an open jump shot. Daniels with the ball right now, looking to pass off, driving to the hoop. Gets it out to Gayson, who didn't get that shot in. Now we've got John Enns going down the floor. Gets it to Milne. Loas to Boada. Back to Enns, gets it out to Cron. Outside shot, just a little short. Will it drop in? It doesn't drop in. Glenlawn keeping that ball alive.
We keep having personnel for Garden City just come off the bench. Good job by Taboda defensively. But we were looking at Wall and Taboda, both of them, when they first came off the bench, the first thing they did when they touched the ball was shoot it.
And that time we saw it, Garden Valley actually established position there, and Hornby got called on the charge. Another quick shot, very short. Diego Loas Taboda. But Garden Valley keeps it alive. Another outside shot going off the rim. Garden Valley really looking to take some quick shots here.
They can't go into Ian Mill once out of every 4 times down the floor. When you're going to your main offensive threat 25% of the time only, you are not going to cut the Glenlawn lead.
All right, now it's only 11 points, so Garden Valley slowly chipping away at the lead. Another outside shot, doesn't fall in. Oh, great rebound by Cron. Glenlawn clearly came down with that one. He reached in, got the jump ball called.
Alternating possession is going to go back to Glenlawn, unfortunately. But once again, here we have a situation where we get a turnover. We are down here in the front court, and we don't even look at Ian Milne.
Purvis Collins with the ball right now for Glenlawn. Makes a pass to the Jordan. But Jordan gets it inside to Cale Smith, goes up for an easy 2. Can't give him easy looks like that. Ends out to Cron.
Get it out of the corner.
Right, good movement. There we get inside to Milne.
Every time that Milne touches the ball, something happens. He either scores and or is fouled. He has to get a touch every time down the floor. Now you've put yourself into a situation where there is less than 10 minutes. Once again, they go away from Milne. Glenlawn ends up with the ball.
I think those are good points, Laurie. Every time that Milne does get it, it's causing... Oh, there we get it out of bounds there. It's Garden Valley.
It was a good job by Cron as he stepped in, but unfortunately it hit him, and it started to roll out of bounds.
Right. And if they
Bad
do
break.
get Milne to the line, he's been doing a good job from the line.
He's an excellent foul shooter.
So we get Hornby, almost lost that. He's looking to drive. Nice dish off. Oh! And that was Purvis Collins going up. He was fouled on the play. That should put him to the line.
Hornby's looking to be fouled here, saying I said he's looking for a call from the official saying he was fouled. But once again, we're looking at time is now starting to become a factor in this game.
Nice shot by Alex Purvis Collins.
That's a timeout.
Garden Valley has definitely seen enough. They're looking to slow things down, take a little bit of a break, regroup. They call a timeout. We'll see if we can listen in to one of the timeouts.
We invite you to stay seated following the game for the pennant presentation. And also the announcement of the All-Star team. Player of the tournament.
Turns out, Diego's in. Okay? Ian's in. Perimeter, just keep following the ball around like you've been doing. But now we got 4 guys on the perimeter. All 4 guys have to look at the shoot. Okay? Run 4 high. After I put Trent back in, then I want you to start running 4 high. Right now I want 4 shooters, but you guys don't get lazy out here. When this guy shoots, what do you gotta do? Rebound. Rebound. Get in there and board it. And you can't just stand, you still gotta move. You guys might have to do a little switch to get to shake the guys off. You mean I'm in the Trent zone? Yes. Okay? 4. If they have to score, let them score, but don't put the kids up. Not yet anyways. And we're almost there.
Coach Clausen, with about 9.5 minutes here left in the game, he's decided he's going to make his move now. He's going to a 4-1 offensively. He's looking at leaving just Milne inside. Milne's going to follow the ball, and he wants his 4 shooters on the perimeter. So at 9:09 left in this game, he's looking for that 3-point shot or simply a dump into Milne.
Another good shot at the line from Alex Purvis-Collins. Ends the ball for Garden Valley. Gets it out to Diego, back up. Shields, now we got ends. Back to Shields, to Diego, Loez. Capoda, he's good for 3.
This is what Coach Clausen is hoping, but as he said earlier, oh, there's a hold by Smith right in front of the official, and we let it go.
Nothing was called. Looked like they were ready to dance. To Daniels. Daniels with the open 3. Off the rim. Rebound by Diego Loez to Boada.
There's a foul on Vujadin.
Nick Vujadin called on the foul.
Non-shooting foul.
Mason Wu into the game for Glenlawn. Diego gets it in to Ian Milne, back to Diego. Shields in the outside shot there, taken by Steve Wall. Doesn't fall in, and a travel ball. You make any attempt to get up, they usually call you on a travel, do they not, Laurie?
Yes.
Jim Shields to Wall back. Got Diego. Oh, and a steal by Daniels. Good hustle. Unable to control the ball. Oh, and he gives it right. Oh, here we've got almost a comedy of errors here. Gets the ball inside to, oh, and Milne unable but fouled. Definitely fouled from behind. You saw him jump up for that one and not even close reaching because he was pushed from behind.
During his timeout, Coach Clausen said to his charges, don't be lazy. And not only in terms of lazy defensively, but also on the offensive end. They've got to play with some intensity.
Once again, Ian Milne doing a good job from the line. Keeping his troop right in this one.
Well, this is the second time in the second half that they're going to cut it to a 10-point difference here. This is what they want to do.
And when you're looking at 10 points, just under 8 minutes, really a lot of time. Things could change very quickly.
There's a lot of time left in this game. There's no doubt about that. So far, the 4-out, 1-in strategy has worked.
Hornby takes the outside shot, doesn't drop in. Garden Valley comes down with the rebound.
Garden Valley, 7.5-minute mark. They've got a chance to get this to single digits.
Outside shot. Doesn't fall in, and a nice rebound there by Ramasian Vu. Hornby, 2-on-1. Nice spin move, goes up for the 2.
That's the problem, of course, with taking the three-point shot. There's going to be a long rebound if it's missed, and you can't stand around. You have to be moving.
That was a tough pass in for Milne. He's going up strong and foul on the play. Once again, puts him to the line. Plus they're in bonus anyhow. Boy, he's only been in for a few minutes. That's his 3rd foul, I believe.
Chance once again. We're looking at a difference of 10.
7 minutes left. 6:59 to be exact. 63-52. And Milne converts again. 10-point. 63-53.
Oh, and here they get a break.
Boy.
This is what Garden Valley needed, was a bit of a break. They've got one now. Clausen brings Cron back into the game. Right here, right off the inbounds, I'm looking at Ian Milne.
Well, right now we're seeing a bit of a momentum shift here. This is when Garden Valley has to go for blood right now. We're going to get a timeout that's being called on the floor right now. We're going to listen into the Glenlawn timeout.
Okay, what I want, okay, we're going to go flex, all right? Flex, entry here, okay? Cut through Cameron, screen across, right? Other guy replaces. Give me elbow to elbow. Once that happens, okay? Once that happens, give me the down screen for Kale. Let's work it so we get that double pick here and that curl here. Can we get that? Let me see you guys work that. All right, work the ball. Who's going to be in bonus in the next foul? We're going to be in bonus, so we got to take it at them. We don't want to burp up threes. Let's draw fouls now, okay? Attack the basket. If you're tired, let me know. All right?
We rely on each other. We're strength together, right? We're a team. We rely on each other.
That's what
Pull
got
together.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, run.
Well, once again, we've got Coach Nrung trying to focus his team once again. He's looking to run down at this offensive end. Some good front court offense. In this case, he's going to run flex. There you're going to see a high post screen is going to come here. And then he's going to try and get a double screen on the other side. What he's doing this for, of course, is he wants to keep his boys focused.
That's right. I thought another good point was letting them know that they're going to be in bonus right away. So let's put it down low and get the fouls. There we had an outside shot by Diego Loez to Boada. A little bit short, so Hornby coming down with the ball. You know, even if they cut this lead, that Hornby could definitely take advantage and become that one-man wrecking crew again, which we saw in the first half. He's not going to give up at all. And there we get Daniels with the open shot. So Glenlawn responding here. John Enns bringing the ball down the court for Garden Valley.
Garden Valley keeps seeming to hit that wall at 10 points, and they can't cut it below that. This is going to be a foul, blocking foul.
Against Cale Smith.
He got away with one a little bit earlier. They caught him there. It's going to put Milne to the line with the opportunity to bring it to a 10-point difference once again.
No one really in foul trouble at this point, except for one of the players on Garden Valley, James Shields. He's sitting at four fouls.
Garden Valley needs to turn up the pressure here.
Ian Milne again doing a great job from the line.
Try and get something easy off the press. Good job by Daniels.
Really good job by Daniels. He slows things up now. Gets it out to Hornby. Hornby in control. Gets it into. That was Purvis Collins, but he was unable to control that one.
Here they come down with about the 5th opportunity to get this below 10. Get the single digits. Relax.
Oh, and that pass a little too far for Milne. Hornby, we got almost a 3-on-1. Oh, nice move. Oh! Hornby just starting to seal this.
Once again, Garden Valley shoots themselves in the foot.
That's right, they had their opportunity here in a turnover, and next thing you know, Glenlawn responds. Nice movement here. Gets it inside to Milne for an easy two. That's what they need to do.
Good job by Garden Valley. That's the ball movement we need. Try and get something off the press. That's okay by Ian.
Yeah, that was almost a steal there by Ian. Took a chance. Something you need to do with 5:22 left in the second half.
That foul charge with Garden Valley's number 14, Ian Milne. That's his first personal. Standing in the line for Glenlawn, number 31, Cale Smith.
Cale Smith at the line. Good on the first. They're also
That's a
one
good
foul
job
away
by
from them
Cale.
automatically being 2 shots as well. Once they reach 10. Very smooth.
Gets those 2 down.
Shields with the ball, goes for a very quick shot, and it drops in. 3 points. Back to a 10-point. We'll see what happens now. We've just got over 5 minutes left.
Oh.
And a foul called against Diego Loez Taboada.
Taboada had Daniels in trouble there. He had given up at his dribble. Now we can't do this if we're Garden Valley. I mean, with only 5 minutes left in the game, you can't just simply trade baskets.
No, not at all. And you really don't want to be sending Glenlawn to the line. Daniels misses that first one. Good rebound by Ian Milne. Gets it out to Enns. Enns looking to drive. Shields to Diego, back to Enns. Enns looking to drive. Oh, he was short on that one. I don't know if the Glenlawn player got a piece of that one. They got to get it inside to Milne, though. Pressure being put on. Daniels gives up his dribble. Massive view to Daniels. Hornby looking to slow things up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, there's a steal and a foul by Trent.
Shields had an opportunity down there at the offensive end to get Ian Milne coming towards the ball and decided that he'd rather go for the shot.
That foul actually against John Enns. I was going to say against Trent Cron, but it was against John Enns. Hornby to the line.
Time is becoming a major factor now.
71-60, 4:32 left in the game. Garden Valley calling a timeout. We're going to get a chance to listen in to their timeout.
The organizing committee of the Provincial 4A High School Basketball Championships would like to thank the following sponsors: Boston Pizza, the Manitoba Amateur Basketball Officials Association, and Sport Manitoba. They'd also like to give a special thank you to Manitoba Milk Producers for supporting the 4A Provincial Championships for 17 consecutive years as the major sponsor.
Here, John, here, James, here, okay? Look to the post.
Also, if you have a blue ticket in your pocket, this is one of the final times you'll have a chance to yell it out.
After the shot, you got
If you have a blue ticket, 953-849. 953-849. Never Stop Milk prize pack containing a t-shirt and travel mug courtesy of the Manitoba Milk Producers.
Let's give him a scare. Let's give him a scare.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, start it!
Get a good look at Shields on your screen there. He's been working hard.
Definitely had a good game.
It's not a man you want at the line.
Nope. Oh, and short. Just gave him the kiss of death. Jinxed him. Something thrown on the floor, I believe. Good heads-up play by the officials. You wouldn't want someone to get injured on whatever they threw on the floor. Garden Valley with the ball right now. That's Shields getting it out. We've got Diego Loez Taboada. Gets it back out to Shields. Shields to Taboada. Over to Enns. Loez Taboada, in and out. Cron coming down with a huge board. Gets it outside. Yeah, he should have gone up there, shouldn't he? Get it into Milne. They're double teaming him. Oh, another turnover.
Good call by Patrick Daniels as he's going out of bounds. He calls timeout, saves that turnover, but once again, Garden Valley, in that exchange, taking too long.
We're going to get an opportunity to listen to the Glenlawn Lions timeout.
Now listen, okay, offensively, we're going to look for Piper here, coach. Are they going to pick us up? If they pick us up, be ready to run the Piper, okay? All right, forward in.
Okay. We're doing a Seagull. Do you want to go Seagull?
You guys remember Seagull? Let's go Seagull. Okay? Okay, Seagull for, let's go for 1.
Seagull 1.
Seagull 1. That's for you, Cameron. Okay, you bust. If they come up on us, you bust. You just go. Everybody else suck your men up.
If it's wide open, it's not wide open. You look for Patrick and don't run away on us, okay,
yes. You got to come back to the ball all the time. Whoever rebounds it, go get a handoff for me. Because if they foul you, we're going to the line. If they foul him, we're going to the line. You're both good free throw shooters, okay? Make sure.
If they're just back, then don't go. Just stay.
Let's go, guys. RK, play to win. Line, 3, 2, 1. Line.
It's a good job by coaches Daniels and Narung there. They're expecting, of course, that with just under 4 minutes left in the game, that what Garden Valley is going to have to do is they're going to have to come at them in terms of their pressure hard. And what they're going to do is they're just going to send Ken Hornby long. Here it comes right here. There he goes.
Good job. Daniels gets the ball. Pressure being put on again. Cale Smith with the ball. He takes it across. Hornby with the ball. 3:45 left. 71-60. 11-point lead for Glenlawn. Oh, and that ball just going over the hands of Diego Loez Taboada. Daniels looking to take some time off the clock. Great move there by Hornby. Glenlawn looking for a foul there. Another lead pass too far for Milne. Hornby with the ball. Daniels bringing it across center. Pat Daniels with the ball. Gets it back to Hornby. Curtis Collins. Back to Daniels. Daniels looking to drive. Oh, gets tripped on the play. Hornby keeps the ball alive, but Ian Milne comes up with it. Shields going down the court. Decides to slow things up, pass it around. They're still looking for the outside shot there. It's in! That's Diego! Cut it back to 8. Is it possible, Laurie?
Well, it's still possible. There's no doubt about that. But what the Zodiacs have to do is they have to play with some urgency now. Never mind the intensity.
That's
it's
right.
Urgency we need.
Oh, no, going for the steal. Didn't get it, but Cale Smith struggling a little bit, gets it out to Hornby. Hornby with the outside shots, it's off. Milne coming down with the shot. He's looking to drive. He's 6'8", dribbling, going coast to coast. Gets it out to Cron. Cron back out to Loez. Taboada, and it's in!
Those 2 clutch shots by Taboada.
Glenlawn definitely needs to score here. Change this momentum.
They break the man-to-man pressure. Hornby with the ball.
Under 2 minutes.
Left in the game.
Hornby looking to take matters into his own hand. He's going up. He turns it over. No foul on the play.
Lots of time here now. Move the ball. Look to Milne. Give him the ball. He's one-on-one.
Oh, that ball just a little on. Big rebound there by Paul or Massiamu.
There's a difference of 5 points here in the game. Ian, instead of the 4 people on him, had 1. Give him the ball.
There we had a foul called against Garden Valley. That's against 5. I believe he's fouled out. I'm not sure if it went against him.
That's his 3rd personal.
No, it didn't go against him. That was against 21, John Enns. Hornby to the line. Very important shots right now. Opportunity to put points on the board. Time not going in. Who better than Cam Hornby?
That time I wasn't going to say anything. Last time I spoke up, I jinxed him. But once again, Garden Valley, I mean, we have to take your hats off to you in terms of just the hard work. But once you get yourself back into the game, go to what got you here.
Exactly. Got to keep going with what's being successful at that particular time. We're going to get a chance to listen in to the Garden Valley timeout.
If you like the action you're seeing Tonight, why not take a picture home with your favorite high school star? High-quality action pictures are available in the second-level lobby from All Stars Digital Photography. If you're planning an event, call All Stars.
You get behind 22 and James get in front of 22. Okay? Go, boy. Run 4 high. The post or shoot the three. Don't have much time. Run it. Okay? Run it to Diego side and stay on Diego side. Two guys match up side by side. Either a shot or down low. Alright, except take a lot. Let's go, guys.
Well, we'll see how Garden Valley can respond after that timeout. Obviously, we're looking to get the ball into Ian Milne, their big guy. Right now, we still have the second foul shot to be taken by Cam Hornby. He's really had a phenomenal final here. Him and Cale Smith have really taken matters into their own hands here and done an outstanding job so far for Glenlawn.
Hornby has done a great job, but back-to-back games here. He was spectacular last night. He's kept his play. The one who's really stepped up, though, is Kyle Smith. He's done a great job in terms of coming back yesterday after getting in that foul trouble and a little bit of an injury. He's done a real job for Glenlawn.
Outside shot taken. Number 5, James Shields. There's just over a minute left. 73-69. Let's see how Glenlawn responds. Wide open. And no foul on the play. He was bumped hard. Less than a minute. 73-69. 4 points. This still open. Oh, big steal by Cale Smith.
Two
lackadaisical. The ball. Cron looking to foul. They didn't call it. Football being called.
You're down 4 with 45 seconds left in the provincial final. You don't throw a one-handed soft cross-court pass.
That's no question.
Oh, Hornby's taken down hard.
They're beating him up on the court here. Oh, almost a throwaway. Hornby looking to slow things up. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 30 seconds left in the game. They're up by 4. This next basket could be a very important one. This could seal it if they could get this one. And a foul being called against Diego Lois Tabuda. Not a bad foul because it puts a different player to the line. Nick Vujad.
That's his 4th personal.
Taking a little practice shot there. They allowed to do that?
No.
Oh, that one off the back part.
Now, Vujadin's going to be involved in quite a bit here the last 20 seconds. If he's having a little trouble at the line, because he hasn't gone there that long, the Garden Valley coaching staff and players should key on that.
Oh, and that went in and out. Cron coming down with the rebound. We've got Glenlawn players all the way back. Looking to drive. Oh, big block by Vujadin. He throws the ball away. Cron keeps it alive. Oh, and we're going to get a foul called against Purvis Collins. Shooting 2.
Tabuda's going to go to the line. He's going to be shooting the bonus.
9.61 seconds, 73-69. Diego Lois Tabuda to the line, has an opportunity to cut this to 2 if he's successful with 2.
Good shooting for Garden Valley at the line.
Nice shot. The crowd is on their feet here. Boy, is this turned around.
You are going to see tons of pressure here. Keep your eye on Cam Hornby going deep.
That's right. Oh!
Missed it. Good rebound. And a foul.
And a foul! Oh, 5. 7:83 left. 7 seconds.
Missy, are we going to end up with another 1-point final?
Oh, my Lord. They had to call that. I mean, he bounced right off him.
And here you are. You thought you weren't going to be erect Saturday night.
Oh, boy. No kidding. It's past my bedtime. I'm still wide awake. Oh, the crowd is going crazy here. Garden Valley on their feet here. 2 points. 73-71. They
foul is called.
I thought they were going to call him on a travel. Puts Daniels to the line. Big shot here. Big shot here. This would force him to have to take a 3 if he sinks this. And if that foul went against James Shields, he fouls out of the game. James Shields. That's his 5th and disqualifying foul.
That foul called on Garden Valley Zodiacs player number 5, James Shields. That's his 5th foul. He'll have a seat for the rest of the game.
Coach Clausen's going to call a timeout here. We're going to try and ice Patrick Daniels.
We're going to get a chance to listen into the Glenlawn timeout. I'm sure things are a little different there right now.
Be smart, all right? Let's finish it up. Play smart. Our game, our championship. Come on, let's go. Line. 3, 2, 1. Okay, safety.
So foul shooting becomes very important right now. Now, if by chance Daniel was to miss 2, it's a 2-point game. Does Garden Valley come down and just go for the 2 in the tie, or do they go for the win?
If you're Garden Valley, you've just managed to erase a 6-point differential. If Patrick Daniels was to miss them both, you come down, you go into the big man, and you tie it up, and maybe, just maybe, you get called for a foul.
No question. And then you would get the 3-point play, and Milne is shot well from the line. Nice shot by Pat Daniels. That was probably the biggest shot of his career.
Pat
that
Daniels
makes it
at the line, cool as ice.
Yeah. Now this one, even more important, makes it a 2-point possession.
Got his dad's shot, but his mother's look.
Oh, Diane, good for him, he sunk it. 2-point possession, 6 seconds. Time doesn't start till the ball's in. Diego's gonna look to throw it up. It's in. No, just wide. Glenlawn wins. 75-71.
As you said, Missy, a great finish for Patrick Daniels. What a way to finish your high school basketball career. He comes to the line with the provincial championship on the line and strokes 2 as cold as ice.
Probably the most important shots, critical shots. He sealed that victory for his team, and I'll tell you, that's pressure, because it could have really changed quickly.
That's a great job by Glenlawn, getting here to the final and winning, but at the same time, we have to take our hats off to Garden Valley. What an amazing comeback. Great shooting in the last 3.5 minutes. With 3.5 minutes, they were still down 10. They did a great job.
Well, things weren't looking too good there for a while, but Milne turned things around, and also the 3-point shooting of Diego Loez-Taboda in the last few minutes, cutting it down. It wasn't looking good, and they certainly turned this around and made this a game, but Glenlawn just playing really solid, and the 2 players that really stood out had to have been Cale Smith and Cam Hornby.
Well, we look at the situation here where we've had just 2 terrific games. You're seeing high school students just putting it all on the line. Their athleticism. You've got 2 hard-working coaching staffs. We've had a great game. I'm telling you, folks, this is the best that you can get. Why be at home when you can come down here and partake in this atmosphere and watch the MHSAA at its best?
This was very, very exciting. At this point, we're going to go down to the public address announcer, James Sinclair, for the award presentation.
The major sponsor for this event, as well as McDonald's Restaurants of Manitoba, Manitoba Telecom Systems, Manitoba's Credit Unions, Winnipeg Free Press, Wilson Sports, and Sport Manitoba. We would also like to welcome our award presenters. They are Lorena Vandeveld from the Manitoba Milk Producers, Sean Beaumont of the Manitoba High School Athletic Association Board of Directors, and Sarah Shumsky from the Players' Choice Award Committee. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we could please ask the captains of the Garden Valley Zodiacs from Winkler to come up and accept the Manitoba High School Athletic Association finalist banner. We would also now ask that the following players please come up to accept their second place medallions. Number 4, Diego Loez Taboda. Number 11, Steve Wall. Number 13, Devin Lowen. Number 14, Ian Milne. Number 20, Mark Weeb. Number 21, Jonathan Enns. Number 5, James Shields. Number 15, Trent Cron. Number 23, Francisco Legemen. Number 24, Derek Giesbrecht. And number 25, Brent Clausen. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating also the coaching staff of the Garden Valley Zodiacs, John Clausen and John Friesen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we could please ask the captains of the champion Glenlawn Lions to come up and accept the championship banner and championship trophy. Now, if we could also ask that the following players please come up to accept their championship t-shirts and championship medallions. Number 4, Patrick Daniels. Number 7, Scott Jones. Number 8, Muhammad Ali. Number 11, Nick Vujadin. Number 13, Tristan Stedman. Number 14, Chris Geeson. Number 15, Paul Ormacion. Number 22, Cam Hornby. Number 23, Alex Purvis Collins. Number 31, Cale Smith. Number 33, Mark Martin. And not dressed for this evening, Alex Persowicz. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the coaching staff of the Glenlawn Lions, Minich Naurang, Greg Daniels, and the managers Mark Giasin and Chad McDowell. Manitoba High School Athletic Association would like to acknowledge this year's 4A High School All-Star team. But before the All-Star selection, we'd like to take this opportunity to recognize this year's Manitoba Milk Producers Players' Choice Award, selected by the athletes participating in this year's Final Four. This year's Manitoba Milk Producers Players' Choice Award goes to, from the J.H. Bruns Broncos, number 7, David Gray. We accept that award on David's behalf. This year's All-Stars. From the Garden City Fighting Gophers, Myron Dean. From the J.H. Bruns Broncos, Cyril Indome. From the Glenlawn Lions, he scored 20 points in the final game, Cale Smith. From the Garden Valley Zodiacs, he scored a whopping 36 game-high points, Ian Milne. Also from the Garden Valley Zodiacs, Trent Cron. And now the 2004 4A Provincial High School Basketball Championships. Most valuable player is from the Glenlawn Lions. He scored 30 points in the final game, Cam Hornby. We'd like to say this time congratulations to all teams, thank you to all the fans, and thank you for supporting high school sports. Have a great weekend, and we invite everyone to please drive safe, and thank you for supporting this year's 4A High School Championships at the Duckworth Center. Brought to you from the University of Winnipeg, Westman, your real home team.
So there we have the awards presentation. The All-Stars MVP, no surprises really there. Cam Hornby definitely well-deserving of the MVP.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Missy. As you said, there's was really no surprises in all the selections, but at the same time, well-deserved. Although there's no surprises, that doesn't mean, of course, that the fix might have been in. They've worked their way towards that. It was a wonderful weekend of basketball. Previous to this, we had a dynamite girls final. This has been a dynamite final. It's great to have two great games in the same year.
Right, 75-71. Glenlawn takes the provincial title, first one in 37 years. I know they've been in the Final Four in the most recent years, but haven't actually claimed that title in 37 years. First time for Garden Valley, and a very good performance on their behalf as well.
Great comeback by Garden Valley, just fell a little bit too short. Great to see the athleticism out here. We had a wonderful weekend.
No question. We're going to go courtside right now to Bob Baker as he's got an interview with Ian Milne.
That's right, Missy. We're here with Ian Milne from the Garden Valley Zodiacs. Ian, you had a great game. You were strong under the hoop. Your thoughts on the whole game?
It was a tough game. They really collapsed well on our guys inside, and we just shots weren't going in the first half, and that made it tough. We got down by a bit. We weren't able to come back all the way.
You guys were really effective on that full court press. For you, how did you feel that worked for you to your advantage?
The press is very good for us because it puts a lot of pressure on the other team, puts a lot of pressure on the ball handlers. Unfortunately, Cam is a very good ball handler, was able to do a lot of stuff with it, but it really keeps us pressing and gets some easy turnovers.
6'8", are you growing anymore?
Oh yeah, I still got another couple inches to go.
This is your last year for high school basketball. What are your plans?
I don't know yet. I'm still looking around, go to university, play basketball or volleyball. I'll just see what happens.
Well, congratulations on a great game and a successful season.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Back to you guys. This cablecast of the Manitoba High School Athletics Association's 4A Provincial Basketball Championships is brought to you by the Manitoba Milk Producers. Milk and Sport, the winning team. McDonald's, I'm loving it. The Winnipeg Free Press, the whole story. Manitoba Hydro, be power smart. Manitoba's credit unions, here for you. Boston Pizza. And by Shaw, always on. 75-71, that was the final in the game. On the boys' final for the Glenlawn Lions over the Garden Valley Zodiacs. Your thoughts on the game, Missy?
Well, it was a fantastic game. What a great comeback. I've got to give credit to Garden Valley. It's their first appearance here. Things for a while there weren't looking too good, but they made a fantastic comeback to make it a very exciting final. And congratulations to Glenlawn. They have one heck of a team. Played solid.
That's right. They certainly do. Lori, your thoughts on the games tonight?
The games tonight were just absolutely fabulous. It's good to see the athleticism by the kids. In the girls' final, it was a nail-biter. Some really good adjustments by both teams. In the boys' final here, with about 9 minutes left, Coach Clausen decided to go to a 4-1 offensive set, live or die by the three-point shot. The battle was knocking them down, as a number of others were, ends, and they just came back. As Missy said, it was great to watch. It was great for the fans. The place was packed. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better for high school sport.
That certainly is that way. It was packed, and it was a great action. In terms of the season all along, though, Missy, I mean, for the boys' final, as we had mentioned before, it could have been anybody's.
It really could. I mean, I've been doing this for a number of years and teaching for a number of years. I don't ever recall a season where you had so many potential teams that could have been here and could have won on any given day. I mean, there's about 12, 14. There could have even been a few more that could potentially be provincial champions.
I'm sure the victory is really sweet for Coach Minich-Nowring, because 37 years was the last time they made an appearance here.
Yeah, I know they've been in the provincials more recently than that, but they haven't had a provincial title, and there's no question that's a sweet one. 37 years is a long time to wait, and I'm sure he's feeling pretty good right now.
In terms of the girls' final, we take a look at Jenny Esram. I mean, she's moving on now. She's not too sure what she's about to do, except that she's going to be playing basketball for Winnipeg, so we get a chance to see her further on in her career.
Well, that's good to see. I mean, she's going to have a great career. She's going to be here with the rest of the Westmen and in Coach McKay's program. I think they're looking very forward to what she brings to the game. She's tremendous in terms of pushing the ball up the floor. And Missy and I were talking earlier. It's great to see our local kids stay home.
That's right, Lori. We have Coach Minich-Nowring over here. Coach, if you want to join us over here for a moment. Cam, congratulations, you guys. Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Well, I think it was a great example of, when you stick together, what can happen. And they came back at us and started knocking threes late in the game, but we, remained composed, and Patrick Daniel hit some huge free throws for us in the end there, because, they're really coming back at us. But, we were able to gut it out and, stick together. And I think that was the difference in the end.
Cam Hornby, you're the MVP of the tournament. For you, there was a big pressure on you with the full court press. You were almost the relief. Take us through that.
Oh, well, it's just the coach taught us the press break. We couldn't do anything else. All we had to do was listen to the coach. We had to look middle, look line every time it was open, and we just outran them. Our team's just so deep. The bench goes so deep that anyone can come in and just play great.
Congratulations on a great game. Grade 11. You still have another year.
Well, looking for one more championship. Next year, go 2 in a row.
For you, this must be really sweet. 37 years since the last time Glenlawn has won a boys' final. What does next year look like for you?
Well, it looks very promising as we return 5 grade 11s, and we've got a decent group of grade 10s coming up with some size, and that's what we're losing this year. So we'll just have to, get back to work and be ready for it next year.
Well, it's great. Congratulations, you guys. Excellent game, excellent season. Congratulations. Lori, Missy, if you guys want to come back in here, we'll get Lori. Missy, again, final thoughts on the game for you.
Oh, very exciting final. I really don't think you could ask for anything better for a provincial championship final on both the girls and the guys' side.
And Lori, yourself?
Just to wrap up, it was great. It was great, and the more people that we have down here, and let's do it all again next year.
That's right. For all of us here at Shaw, thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing Shaw.